Hello everyone, welcome to another series of Chinese handwriting. Today we're gonna write flower, 花, 花, bird, 鸟, 鸟, fish, 鱼, 鱼, worm or maggot, 虫, 虫. Let's start from the first one, 花. Okay, the first one is like this. A little stake. What's come out of the little stake is two little grass. The first grass, like this, because some of the grass roots is under the earth, a little bit shown on the top. The second grass, like that. So kind of towards the middle, the head of the grass come out. Okay. Then the next one, something being blew off on the left. A little stick. Then the next one. Don't forget a little tick come out of it. Then the wind is blowing. Okay, 7 steps. The first one is a little stake. Then 2 pieces of little grass towards the middle, but the head popping out. The next step, we divided this character into 2 parts, the up parts and the lower parts. Okay, let's write it again. The first one, a stake, 横, then 2 little grass. Please pay attention to the 2 little grass must head out. Then we're gonna build something. Been blowing to the left. Put a little stick so it can stand up properly. Next to it, we're gonna build a half field with a little tick, maybe a little rake, shall we say, to rake the earth. Kind of looks like a square, but oblong. A little rake at the end, quite a long one. Okay, the next one is the last one. Wind is blowing. Let's mark this. The first one, second one, the third one, 4, 第4个 5, 第5个 The sixth one is this long one. Don't forget the little rake at the bottom. The last one is this one. Okay. Let's write in pencil again. Kind of towards to the middle. Very straight stick. The stick can be longer like this or just a little one. As long as not too long, you can't write the tick up to here. Okay. That's done. 花, flower, 花. The second one we're gonna write is a bird. Let's draw a picture first. The bird sitting in a branch, a little hair, little eyes. That is a little body, because it was sitting on a little branch, like that. Does that look like a little birdie? So we start from the little hair of the bird. It's like this. The little hair. Then we're gonna draw its little face. Little face like this. Have a little tick, maybe its beak was here. Then the little eyes. Just a little one, little dot. The next one, draw its little body and wings. That's its little claws. Its little claws. The bird is sitting on a branch. That's done. The most important bits of this Chinese character is to remember this one has a little tick from here. So the first time I did is not perfect. Should have a little tick. So let's write it again. The little hair of the birdie. Then little tick. Draw its little eyes. Don't forget the little tick to connect its neck and body together. Then we draw its body and wings. Square here, square. Here is a square, but little tick here, then little claws, another little tick. And the bird is sitting on a branch. So that's done. The first one, second one, second one. The third one, the little eyes. The fourth one, like this. The fourth one, let's write again. The fourth one will be like this. That's the fourth one. Okay. First one. Don't forget the little tick, little eyes. Another little tick. Sitting on branch. 鸟, 鸟. Looks like it, kind of. The third one is 鱼, fish, 鱼. We're gonna start with this. Still the wind blowing to the left. We're gonna make a little net, but the net was blowing by the wind. So blowing to the left, the net was kind of blowing as well. What we've done is we made a little square. Square box, that is our net. We have learnt these fields before. Just looks like a rice fields for plantation. Some of the Chinese people, when we grow rice sitting in water, we have fish in them. So rice fields with fish in, but the net was kind of blow off track a bit to the left. The last one, we're going to draw an end to our fish net. Stop the fish from running away. In Japanese handwriting, you'll find this bit is 4 dots. It's kind of like, let me write the Japanese one, will be blowing off. Little rice fields. The rice fields means 田 means fields. This square box, this one, square box means 田 fields. Kind of oblong or square, doesn't really matter. That's the Japanese one. But if you happen to be in Japan, you'll realize a lot of the characters are written exactly the same like my Chinese one, because in Tang Dynasty, that's our Hanzi, kanji, being transferred to Japan. Some people come to China, learned from Tang Dynasty, and along with other good things, okay, because we were friends. We are still friends. So this one will be sakana 洒下去卡住拿上来的鱼 fish. Let's write it again. Fish. Let's blow our nets off. The net being blown off. Then a little square. Our rice fields. Then put a boundary to our rice fields. 鱼 fish. Let's write again in pencil. Being blown off. Nets blowing, very windy. Our rice fields, a square box, rice fields. Put a boundary to it. 鱼 fish, 鱼. The last one is worm, 虫. It's gonna be look like a little worm, but little oblong figure. Kind of worms, but no eyes. Sitting on a piece of wood, rotten wood. Let's write it, okay. The little worm is oblong kind of shape. Second one, oblong. That's the oblong of the worm, looks like the worm. Then someone barbecued this worm with a long stick like this. Doesn't really like worms that much, so let's barbecue this. This character in China also means 中 in the middle. That's also the first character of China, 中国, 中. Okay, sorry, let's go back to our worm writing. The worms sitting on a piece of rotten wood. Because it's rotten, that's why it goes up a bit. Being barbecued, the worm. In the end, another little worm following this. Don't forget it has a child, little worm here. Okay. About this character, we need to pay attention to is this rotten branch kind of goes up a little bit. Okay, let's write again. So a little oblong worm sitting here. The worm is done. Then in the middle, being barbecued. So because it's been barbecued, that's why it must have the head poking out of the worm. The rotten branch kind of goes up because it's rotten. And don't forget, another little worm sitting at the end. 虫. So that's that done. How many strokes are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write again in pencil. 虫. Little worm, oblong shape. Being barbecued. Sitting on a piece of dead wood. Then another little worm, job done. 虫. So today we have written 花、鸟、鱼、虫. Hope this is helpful to you and see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.